Hello and welcome to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your reader, the Gemstar, and this is the weekly tea. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. For your own personal private readings with the Gemstar, visit our website at kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site in the description box below. Now, let's have a sip of the weekly tea together. Hello and welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot live with your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar. I'm here to spill the weekly tea for all of the Zodiac signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We want to wish Pisces a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, my little fishies. Happy birthday, Pisces. We're in the month of March, so we're going to wish Aries as well a very happy birthday. Once again, I'm your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar, and I want to thank you for entering our sacred space and welcoming us into yours. May you have a blessed week ahead. Now let's sip some weekly tea together. Aries, my little rams, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, Aries, for supporting the channel, for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing, entering our sacred space, and welcoming us into yours. Let's see what is going on with our little rams this week ahead. Okay. All right, Aries. So, some Aries will be traveling this week. There's travel, there's career travel, travel for work, travel for pleasure, travel for fun, for vacation. But some Aries are traveling for work, for vacation. Maybe you're having a move this week or planning a move. Someone may also be coming to visit you this week, Aries, so get ready for that. There's some deep conversations going on this week ahead. We're going to be talking about money, about property, inheritance, winning, windfalls. So you may be gathering together this week to discuss contracts, to discuss business. But definitely, Aries, you are making some money, making deals this week. So congratulations. You may also be collaborating this week, starting your own businesses this week, but you're definitely wheeling and dealing, my salesmen out there. There's gonna be a lot of clientele this week, so get ready to make some money, Aries. Who doesn't like that message for the weekly tea? Making some money. Okay, so there's someone at a distance, Aries, that's depressed, that maybe is going to therapy or maybe needs to go to therapy because of depression. But maybe you're reaching out to this person this week to just to check in on them, or some of you may physically be going to visit someone who hasn't been doing well, who's going through a depression or a loss or some type of difficulty, and we see you showing up, little rams, to give them some comfort or some much needed advice, some much needed help and assistance. Aries, we see that this week while you're wheeling and dealing and you're having some conversations with others, that there are certain relationships that are causing problems at this time, and you're going to have to find a way to compromise with everyone. So you may be a boss, you may be a manager, you may be a mediator, you may be an attorney, but I see that you're the peacemaker, or you're the deal maker this week, or you're the mediator where you're here in between two people that are having difficulties, and you're trying to help everybody find a solution. So this week you may be traveling to have a meeting of the minds, a meeting of business, but while you're compromising and you're wheeling and dealing, you're going to be working with others that someone here may be depressed, or someone may be going through a process where they're struggling and they need your help and assistance. This week, you are definitely showing up as a friend, as a buddy, helping somebody out this week, helping somebody mediate a difficult situation. Maybe you have two friends that are arguing and you get in between to help calm down the situation, finding some peaceful resolution between all parties. That's what I see you doing this week. And you are feeling like nothing is coming easy this week. You're dealing with some difficult people, maybe family members, maybe friends. They're getting into it this week, Aries, and you're here coming to save the day, telling everybody calm down, we can find a solution, we can settle this problem. All we need to do is compromise, work together. And you need to be cautious because someone here may be difficult for them to come around seeing your perspective. There's definitely changes of jobs this week for Aries. You may be starting a new love relationship as well. I see Aries, this week you're definitely traveling. There's a trip here or some travel for work and business. You're also discussing changing jobs, signing contracts, making deals. You're doing a lot of planning this week. So I see that you're very busy. You're very busy here helping people out. On top of that, you got to take care of business, right? And on top of that, you have to deal with your love relationships or with a new job or with some change that's going on at this time. Oh, the devil is in the mix. As we said, this is not going to be an easy week. This is not going to be an easy week. But you're looking for a way to end a conflict or help end a conflict that's going on. But this week, you're only going to make a small improvement in the situation because people are not compromising. People are not seeing eye to eye. We have someone here depressed. We have someone here upset. We have another person here where they're struggling and nothing is coming easy for them. But for somebody here, there's going to be a permanent end. There's going to be a permanent end as you may be leaving a job, you may be quitting, retiring, you may be ending a friendship, a relationship this week because there's just too much chaos and too many problems. It's like somebody is difficult or is too much of a problem, and you're going to have to let them go because there's no way to work with somebody. And so that's why you may be quitting. You may be relocating this week. You're also getting unexpected visitors this week. So get ready for that. Get ready to travel yourself. This is a week of working together, trying to bring people together to compromise. There's some type of unexpected gift or visit or invitation to a party this week, so enjoy yourselves. Yes, definitely, Aries, enjoy yourselves as we see that money's coming in, new jobs, new relationships. You're closing a cycle permanently. You're ending something permanently this week, and you're finding a way to work together with someone who you are either going to visit or who's coming to visit you. Let's get a final message for the weekly tea for my little Rams, a final message. But I'm loving this energy where you're traveling, you're making money, you're hanging out with friends, you're having deep conversations. But there is definitely a connection here that's ending because someone is being, too difficult to negotiate with or compromise with or work with. Without self-mastery, Aries, we are slaves to fear, impulse, and conformity. With self-mastery, joy, greatness, and transcendence are yours. You are transcending. You are transcending. You're closing cycles. You're leaving something behind. You're closing something out permanently. Maybe you're signing on the dotted line. But you're definitely traveling, making a lot of changes in your life this week, and releasing a nasty little devil. That has been your weekly tea. And until we sip tea together again, my little Rams, may you have a blessed week ahead. Ciao. Taurus, my little bulls, welcome back. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My little bulls, I want to thank you all for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, being part of our sacred space, and welcoming us into yours. Thank you for the support, my little bulls. Let's see what is going on for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your Oracle, the Gem Star. Okay, let's see what is going on this week ahead. Ooh, bad side of hell. What is going on, Taurus? Ooh, somebody's mad. Let's see why. Because you see it all. You see it all. You saw this sabotage. You see people here trying to stab you in the back, working against you, but they're not going to succeed because you are going to achieve success one way or another. I see you triumphing over obstacles and troubles this week as you kick enemy butt. Yes, you are kicking enemy butt this week, but you need to know that there are people, behind your back working against you, but they're not gonna win because I feel like for my little bulls, you already know who these enemies are. They've already been exposed. You've already kicked the cave and kicked them out of their cave, and they're flying away this week. The bat is flying away because you are getting over trouble and obstacles. There was some enemies here sabotaging you, defaming you, bringing you down, but they are definitely going to be out of your life this week as they are being exposed. You don't even have to worry about them anymore, Taurus. I see that in work, you are achieving success. So if you got some nasty co-workers, karma. If you got some nasty co-workers, Taurus, they're going to get their butts kicked this week. Okay? Because we see them out of there. We see them out of there. There's some nasty friends stabbing you in the back. Out of there. We got some nasty family members. Out of there. Whoever's been nasty, whoever's been defaming you, whoever's been on the attack, working against you, they are going down. Okay? You're going to be appreciated this week for your services. This is a week where you are receiving your flowers. Congratulations. Take a bow, Taurus. This was hard work. You was fighting people from the left, from the right, from the front, from the back, and you still rose to the top, honey. The cream rises to the top this week, and the cream is named Taurus. You are being appreciated, getting your accolades, getting that pat on the back, getting recognized, and your enemies are hating. Oh, yes, your enemies Your enemies are hating this fact. Okay. Oh, you know why? You know why, Taurus? Because they're being exposed for the liars that they are. So someone here has been distorting the truth about you. They're getting exposed for the fake ass that they are, and they're getting caught out there in their lie, red-handed, hands in the cookie jar, and they're coming down and you're rising up. So if this is at work, you may be taking somebody's position, or you may be getting somebody fired, or you may be getting somebody demoted, or somebody just winds up and quit because they can't handle the bull. That's what we're talking about here this week. All right, somebody didn't see the big picture, but you definitely saw the big picture, and you took advantage of that. You just waited, just like the eagle. You kept flying around over your enemies, just watching them act like the clowns that they are, the flying monkeys they are, the bats out of the cave, the batshit crazy people. They're coming down. They're coming down. They've been caught in their lies. They've been caught in their lies, Taurus, and they're going down, okay? And all good things are coming to you this week because you saw the big picture. You saw these people for who they were, and at one time nobody believed you, that these people were nasty, that these people were shady, that these people were liars, that these people were two-faced and fake. But their mask is falling off this week, and you are going to be blessed. Yes, you are, for all the good that you have done and all the crap that you have put up with. Oh, yes. I'm loving your reading this week. Taurus, it's all about success, achievement, taking a bow. You finally gonna triumph over trouble and obstacles. Those enemies are coming down because they was distorting the truth, and they were lying, and they got caught red-handed. And so they're getting kicked down right to the hell from where they came from. And you're going to be what? Being appreciated for everything you do, because you already put people onto this, and now they seeing it for themselves, and now they see that you are the good little bull. That's right. This is a time for new love, for a new job, for travel. So get your bags packed. I want to see you guys making a plan for the future. Okay, finding new love out there, finding a new job, changing your jobs, changing positions. But be cautious, because they're going to be so angry just to see you on top. That's where you belong. There you go. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Diamonds. We told you, baby, that's where you belong. You're going to be sitting on that throne this week. Indeed, you are. Indeed, for all your hard work, you are going to be seen this week. You're going to be partying. You're going to be flirting. You're going to be successful financially. You're going to be well off. Okay, I see raise. I see bonus. I see promotion this week for Taurus. Ooh, double fives. That's right. You are definitely leaving somebody in the cold. Okay, you're going to be sitting on your throne with your chest full of treasure, and you're not going to be sharing this treasure with these enemies. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Instead, you are going to be using this money coming your way to improve your personal space. You're going to be redecorating or moving home, changing career. You're going to feel more energetic, more positive this week. This is a good week to start a new project because you're going to be happy and very successful in it. Some of you may be getting pregnant or hear of a birth that's going to bring a lot of joy to your heart. But know, Taurus, that while all this fabulous juiciness is happening for you this week, you got some people full of resentment. Yes, they're going to be hating, baby. They're going to be giving you the evil eye. You better put some protection on wherever you go, because this week it looks like you're going to be very successful. You're going to be taking down these clowns. You're going to be kicking them back to the circus they came from. These flying monkeys, you're going to send them back to Oz. And they're not going to be liking that. They're going to be very jealous of you and very full of resentment because they couldn't take you down, Taurus. That's why. Because they couldn't take you down. Let's get a final message from my little bulls. There it is, baby. Let's get some motivation. Nothing remarkable in our personal growth can be achieved without opening to love and unleashing its joyful fire into this world. Yes, baby, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so full of love this week that you are being encouraged to flirt, to fall in love, to allow yourself to be loved this week because you are definitely lovable. And you definitely deserve this good luck, good fortune, and hot love coming through this week because you've been putting up with these enemies. And now you're just putting the horn right into their back. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go. Do you, Taurus. Ain't nobody hating. They deserve it. Going down with the Titanic, baby. That has been your weekly tea. Thank you for stopping by and sipping some tea with us. Until we sip tea together again, don't forget, check out the community section, our description box, leave a comment, and hit that like button. Ciao, little bulls. Gemmies and my fabulous twins. Welcome back, Gemini, to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your oracle and reader, the Gem Star, and I'm here to spill your weekly tea. I want to thank all my Geminis out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, for supporting the channel, for hitting that like button, commenting, joining our sacred space, and welcoming us into theirs. We love you, Gemmies. Let's see what is going on. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, come on, baby. What's going on? Yes. Okay. Temporary situation. Whatever you're going through is only temporary. Somebody's real mad, Geminis. Somebody's real mad because either they gotta give you money, pay you money, or you're not giving them any money. What is going on, Gemmies? Why you don't want to give no money? Ooh, Gemini. Gemmies, what's up with that? All right, your weekly tea, Gemmies. Okay, you're like, no way am I going to give my money because then it's going to fall all out my hands. They say don't give away your fortune, right? Don't give out money, Gemini says, because and then it all goes away. Oh, but somebody is pissed off here. Yes. Okay, so Geminis, if you were under the weather, if you were feeling sick, then this week you're going to get your energy back. You're going to start looking good, feeling good. You're going to get back into your exercise routine, or you're going to get back out there now that you got this energy going on. But I see that your health is improving, but someone here is very upset with you for not sharing your money with them or not helping them out financially, or that they have to pay you and they don't want to pay you, they don't want to give you any money, and that they're mad here that they're gonna have to give you money. This is gonna be a temporary situation because this is gonna get solved, and we're here to solve it for you. Okay, so I'm loving that, Geminis, your health is getting better. And you are not giving your fortune or your good luck away. You're keeping it on the wraps. You're keeping it to yourself. Or you're not sharing it with someone for whatever reason. But someone here is very upset that they either owe you money and they gotta pay it, or that they need money and you don't want to give it. Leave it in the comment section and tell us all about it, Geminis. Yes, okay, that's 3 right there. Okay, so somebody is stressed out here. Somebody's stressed out. So if you were feeling under pressure, Geminis, or you were feeling a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, we see you coming out of that. Somebody else is also feeling the pressure right now and is stressed out, especially over a financial situation. This is a week where we encourage you to listen to your heart. Don't be numb to your feelings and don't be in any type of denial. Take any rose-colored glasses off. Take any veil off your eyes. See people, places, things, and situations as they are so that you can deal with it as they are. Have a clear head, a clear mind this week. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, follow your gut this week, as somebody here is emanating negative energy towards you, angry energy towards you, even wants to probably even physically harm you. Oh, Geminis. And it's all because they either got to pay you money or because they want your money and they're feeling financial pressure. And this is stressing them out. And they're probably reaching out to you for a loan or some financial assistance or some financial gift. And you're either not having it to give it or you just don't want to give it to this person. And they're just pissed off. Oh my goodness. Yes, oof. They are angry, Geminis. They are angry. They feel that you have abandoned them. They feel like they've lost a financial opportunity. Okay, get this, Geminis. This person this week who is angry, who is emanating this negative energy, evil eye energy towards you, is going through stress, pressure, depression, sorrow, because they're angry, because they feel like they lost you, or you abandoned them, or you blocked them, or you separated yourself from them. They saw you as a blessing, but now they see you as an obstacle. They see you as an obstacle because they can't get what they want from you. They can't get you to talk to them. They can't get you to visit them. They can't get you to be with them. And this is making them angry. Definitely angry. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're here listening to your heart. You're listening to your heart, Geminis. I see that, okay, so somebody is very angry financially because they see that you're doing financially well. Or this is what they think. They think that you have no financial worries or cares or bills, that you have plenty of money, and that's why they're reaching out to you, because they feel what? Entitled to your money. Just because you got money, they feel entitled to it. They're very angry. They're feeling abandoned. They're feeling sorrow, depression, pressure, and stress. And they're saying, hey, Gemini, you got this money, so hand it over. But Geminis, I see that there's some surprise payments coming to you this week, or a bonus, a raise, also some compensation for something that you've worked for. You're also opening new businesses or making a business deal this week. We see you traveling. You're also moving, thinking of relocating. Now that you have this surprise payment, bonus, or compensation coming to you, you can make some moves, right? You can go traveling. You can change your residence. You can start a new business, or you can go into a business contract with someone, go into a business deal with someone this week, and it seems like it's gonna pay off, whether you're collaborating, whether you're starting your own business. But money is looking good, and that's why you got somebody here real angry that you're not sending them a check. Somebody here is totally confused. They're totally confused. They're having problems that they can't resolve. This person is very jealous that you work or you have your own business, and they're just hating on you, Geminis, all right? So it looks for Geminis this week that you're doing very, very well, or you're going to be doing very well because you follow your intuition, you follow your gut feelings, you listen to your heart. You're not here confused at all. You're not in denial about what you feel or what you should do. You're very clear-minded. You've already made your decisions. And we see that whoever is upset, whoever is mad, sad, depressed, feeling abandoned, lost, full of sorrow and stress and pressure, they're just going to have to keep feeling that for now. You know, they got to deal with their own emotions. They got to deal with their own shadow side, because here we see that you're making plans to relocate, to travel, or to make a great business deal for yourself this week. But know that this is really, really getting somebody in their feelings, and they're very jealous. Okay? There's some problems here of people being jealous of you because you're getting promoted, or you're getting some compensation, or you're getting a raise or some type of surprise payment. And some people here feel like you don't deserve it, like they the ones that deserve it. Just zone it out. Let's get a final message for the weekly tea for my Geminis. All right, Gemmies. We do not need more time. We need a stronger reason to act so that we use time more effectively. Yeah, you don't need no more time to move forward, or to start that business, or to start a new job, okay, or to travel, or to relocate, or to make some type of change in your life. If you're feeling stuck, Gemini, that's only going to be temporary, because there's something, a miracle coming through, or some surprise gift coming through, or something that's owed to you that's finally getting paid to you this week, that is going to allow you to have time on your hands so that you can act and do what it is that you would like to be doing. So don't wait to take action. This is a week that if you have a creative idea or you want to do something, then take some action towards it, because it's going to turn out to be very successful for you, Geminis. Congratulations. That has been your weekly tea. And until we sip tea together again, may you have a blessed weekend ahead. Ciao, my fabulous twins. Cancers, welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot, live with your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar. And I'm here to spill the weekly tea for my fabulous Cancerians. Hey, my little crabs, I want to thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, reaching out to us for your own personal private readings. All the information is in the description box. Make sure to be checking out the Kettle scopes in the community section. So let's give the cards a shuffle. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, little crabs. And let's see what the messages are for this week ahead for Cancers. Ooh, Cancers. That's too many, Cancer. Okay, there we go. All right, Cancerians. So, love boat. There's some romance in the air this week. This is time to party, celebrate. Your friends are reaching out to you, inviting you out to some parties, some events, some gala. And this is the week to go party. Your friends are reaching out to you. Come out wherever you are, Cancerians, because it's your time to play. Also, you may hear from a friend that they are pregnant. And for some of you, you may hear that somebody had a miscarriage as well. But this is the week to start a new project, to give birth to something new, a new enterprise. But you're definitely doing something new this week. You may be doing it with a friend. You may be traveling, starting a business, starting a YouTube channel, starting a TikTok, a Instagram, a Facebook. I don't know what you're doing here, but it seems like you're going to be having fun while you're doing it, and you're going to be doing it with a friend or a group of friends. But you're definitely putting on your dancing shoes this week. You are celebrating. There seems to be some concern with losses. For some Cancerians, y'all gotta plug up that wallet, that purse, that credit card, cut it up. You've been spending a lot lately, and you're gonna notice this week how much you've been spending. And so we see that you're gonna be cutting on spending this week. Now you're dealing with someone this week, Cancerians, as well, that's blowing something out of proportion. There's someone here that's bringing up something up from the past. You can get into a confrontation or an argument with a friend, with a sibling, with a parent, or with a coworker, but you're definitely having words with someone who is upset about something that happened in the past. Something you guys started and it didn't go anywhere, or you just cut somebody off, or you ghosted somebody. For some reason, you threw out the baby with the bathwater, and now somebody wants to come back, go down memory lane, argue with you about something that happened from the past. You know, I see that some Cancerians, you may go to a party, an event, and you may bump into somebody at this party, an event from your past, and you have some words with them, and they're just blowing something out of proportion that happened in the past. And I see you Cancerians, like, get over it. It wasn't even like that. You're just blowing it out of proportion. It wasn't a big deal. This week, we see that Cancerians, you're going to have good luck and money. There's some business success coming through. A trip is going to be taken. And on this trip, you're going to make a new friend or meet a new love interest. So go traveling, or as you're traveling from home to work, or you're just going around doing your thing, you're going to be meeting someone, and this person is going to become a new friend, Cancerians, and also a possible love interest in the future. So go out there and mingle, okay? And flirt, and let people flirt with you right back. There's travel in the cards relating to business. There's good luck in money and in work and in business, Cancerians. Don't pass it up. You got the king of money. You got the Midas, all right? King Midas here, who is giving you some money this week. All right, so somebody is jealous that daddy's giving you money, or your boss is giving you some money. Oof, another sign that's being hated for getting promoted, getting a raise, getting noticed, getting their accolades, getting their flowers. But definitely there's some accomplishment, some success coming through this week. And we see it in the area of money. So money is going to be improving. But as your money improves, somebody is here very mad and upset and acting immature, erratic, batshit crazy, hostile, even hostile, Cancerians, because somebody is favoring you this week. Somebody want to give you an inheritance. Somebody want to give you some status. Somebody want to give you some money. And someone here is in their feelings, getting depressed, acting erratic, immature. Someone here is throwing a tantrum and acting real stupid, real hostile. Maybe this is the person you're having words with that is blowing something out of proportion because somebody is favoring you, and this person doesn't feel like you should be favored. That's like when you're arguing with siblings because your parents give you some money or an inheritance, or you're getting promoted at work and somebody wanted that promotion for themselves or wanted that position for themselves, and they're mad because you're the one getting it. That's their problem. That's a they problem, not a you problem. Let's get a final message for Cancerians this week ahead. That's how I see it, Cancer. It's a their problem, not a you problem. You're coming out of obstacles. You're coming out of depression. You're coming out of a financial hard, difficult time. And you earned this money, okay? Somebody feels like you deserve it. So accept it. And let the haters hate. Too bad. By refusing to bend on our values, we become unbreakable, solid and stable, courageous and certain. Men and women of valor, worth, character. Let us build a life we are proud of. I love that message for you, Cancerians, because that confirms your weekly tea. That here you are refusing to bend. You stick to your values. You are solid. You are stable. You are courageous. You are unbreakable. You are a man, a woman of valor, of worth, of character. And as we said, someone here sees that, and they are going to give you some money so you can build a life that you are proud of. Congratulations on your promotion, on your financial win, on your blessings, Cancerians. Until we sip tea together again, may you have a blessed week ahead. And thank you for supporting our channel. Ciao. Leos, my kings and queens of the jungle. Welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your oracle and reader, the gem star, and I'm here to spill your weekly tea, Leos. I want to thank you all for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, reaching out to us for your personal readings. The information is in the description box below. And check out the community section for the kettle scopes of the week and the weekend. Don't miss out on those messages. Let's see what is going on this week for my lion and lionesses. Give us something good. Oh, yes, changes in your life. Okay. So there are things that have been happening in the background that people have been discussing or doing that is going to affect your life in one way or another. There's a wish that's not being granted, but somebody here may be keeping that a secret. So this week, Leos, watch out that somebody may be breaking a promise to you, or maybe they were going to grant you a wish, or you thought that whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, a job, a situation that you were hoping for a happy outcome or for a win or for a wish to be fulfilled, is not going to be fulfilled this week, because there's a lot of changes going on in the background that is going to affect you. So something that's happening that you are not aware of. This is like when there's changes happening within a company and you have no idea what's going on because all the higher ups are chit-chatting about it and they don't let anybody else know what's going on. But it will affect you if there's some changes at work, right? And there's also maybe a partner, a friend, a family situation going on here where there are things happening in the background that you are not aware of, but somehow is going to affect you. And a wish also is not going to be granted in this situation because somebody may be changing their mind, or somebody may be opting out of something or breaking a promise. You know, it's like somebody breaking a date with you. Okay, so one door closes and another one opens, Leos. This week, there's definitely a door closing, but there's another door opening. There's another opportunity waiting for you elsewhere. So, hey, if that job didn't accept you, there's another job elsewhere. That relationship, that connection, that friendship didn't work out, there's another connection elsewhere. Because there's things happening with other people where they're going to let you down, or they're not going to be able to fulfill a promise, or something is not going to work out, it's not going to come through. But I really can see here for my Leos that as one door closes, another door opens. So don't get down on your luck, or don't feel bad or miserable or any of that, because I see one door closing and another door opening. Even though one wish is not fulfilled, it's going to give you an opportunity to go somewhere else. Okay? That's like sometimes you're blessed by not getting what you want. Sometimes what you want is not good for you. And that's why the universe doesn't bring it through for you, but the universe doesn't leave you out in the cold. It's going to open another door for you. Now, I see that some of you are the apple of your eye in love and romance. So you have somebody's attention, Leos, this week when it comes to love and romance. They see you as a hero. They see you as their savior. They see you as their heroine, okay? They love you very much. They love you very much, and they're the ones cheering you on, telling you to hold your head up high. Don't get sad. Don't cry, because there's something else coming up for you that you don't know about yet, but it's going to be very favorable. So you're going to get your wish. Oh, I love it. This is confirmation that we said one door is closing and another one is opening. Something doesn't work out, but you get a wish granted anyway, because nothing stops you. You're not a quitter. You're not going to give up just because one thing doesn't work out for you. I'm loving this energy, Leos. Definitely. So, okay, something doesn't work out, but that's not going to stop you from moving forward, because you're the hero in this weekly tea. You're the hero, you're the heroine, and even though something doesn't work out, an opportunity is waiting for you elsewhere, and that's going to bring a lot of changes into your life, especially a lot of improvement, Leos, when it comes to love and romance. That area is definitely improving. As we said, one door closes, another door opens. If this is business, then whether you get fired, whether you retire, or whether you decide to quit, there's another job waiting for you. Other Leos, you're closing a chapter in love with somebody toxic, somebody jealous, somebody resentful, somebody who is just using you financially. And you're closing a cycle with that person, and you're opening your heart to another love connection. So as one door closes, another door opens. Definitely, Leos in love and in business, this is happening for you. This is happening for you. You see? In love and money, confirmation. You're gonna get some financial achievement. All right. So we see that there's some arguments at work. There's some problems going on in the work front. And that's what's changing your situation in one job. So because you may not be getting along with a coworker, or you may not be getting along with the bosses or the owner of the company, that job ends. But you're going to get financial achievement because you're headed to an even better job. You're closing cycles with toxic love relationships that are full of resentment and jealousy, and you're moving on to romance and love with a new partner, because you're going to get your wishes granted one way or another, Leos. I'm loving this energy. You're going to get what you want one way or another. You're not going to give up. You're not going to quit on yourself. Definitely not. Yes, the Queen of Love. Some of you are starting new connections with earth signs and water signs. So you may be starting a new relationship with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person that's coming in, this new love, Leos, is going to be very affectionate and is going to be very motherly or fatherly. They're going to make a good wife, a good husband. You can also have a sister, a aunt, a mom coming through for you as well. And they're going to be helping you out. You got some cheerleaders in your corner this week supporting you, giving you that compassion and that empathy and that security, that emotional security that you need. Others of you are going to be starting new connections, new love connections with somebody loving, nurturing, and affectionate. That's exactly what you need at this time. And I see that there's a lot of good fortune, because as one door closes, another one is going to open. Even if you quit, you get fired, you have another opportunity waiting for you. Even if you have to let somebody go because they're toxic, you're going to have a new love there. Also, to replace that toxic love. Let's see what your bonus message is for this weekly tea. We must not lose the urgency of this moment, as it begs for us to begin something grand and important. Confirmation. We said it to you, baby. Leos, don't lose the urgency of the moment. And you're not skipping a beat. You're not losing any moment or any opportunity coming your way. You're not losing an opportunity this week. There's going to be something very important that's going to occur that is going to allow you to make a next move on your chessboard that puts you in a pretty cozy position. That has been your weekly tea, my Leos. And until we sip tea together again, may you have a blessed week ahead. Thank you for supporting the channel, for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. Ciao. Virgos, my beautiful perfectionists of the Zodiac, my practical ones. Virgos, thank you for joining us once again on Kettle Messages Tarot Live. I'm your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar, and I'm here to spill your weekly tea. Let's see what's going on this week ahead for my Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgos. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, being part of our sacred space, welcoming us into your sacred space. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Virgos, for hitting the like button, commenting, letting us know what's going on. Let's see, what are the energies of my Virgos this week ahead? Okay. So you are searching for strength at this time, for peace, and you will receive it. Indeed, you will receive that peace. There's some recognition or some reward that's delayed, Virgos, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to get it. Bam! The star. We said it. That doesn't mean you're not going to get it. So even though there's some delay in payment or some delay in something that you want that is going to help you regain stability or security. Also, if you are looking for recognition or reward or merit, you on the road to success this week, it's going to take a lot of work on your part. It's going to take a lot of strength. There's going to be a lot going on this week. But if you put the pedal to the metal, Virgos, there is no way you can fail this week. You have triple success. You are here about to get rewarded and recognized for your hard work, for your merit, but it's slow in coming. So you need to be patient this week. You're going to get that money. You're going to get that promotion. You're going to get that raise. Or you're going to get that recognition and reward you so deserve, Virgos, but not this week. Okay? Stay determined. Stay determined. Stay focused. Keep working hard. We know you're tired. We know you want some peace. But you're going to have to call on that personal strength this week. Because the more determined you are, the more successful you will be. Of course, there's some competition this week. But you're going to put the competition's mind at ease. There's plenty to go around. It's like, Virgos, you're easing someone's mind, because it's like, I'm not going for your partner, or I'm not going for your job, I'm not going for your position. There's plenty to go around. I'm willing to be patient and wait my turn. I know I'm gonna get blessed sooner or later. You know, I'm loving this energy. Like, you're not competing with anybody, and you're reassuring other people that you're not in competition with them. You're not even in the same lane as they are. You're not even going for the same goal. And so you're telling people, hey, don't worry about it. I'm not interested in your woman. I'm not interested in your man. I'm not interested in your money. I'm not interested in your job. No need to worry. No need to see me as a threat, Virgo says. But Virgos, there's some emotional blockage. Your heart chakra is blocked. You got to work in that area. You got to heal some emotional wounds. You're holding something inside. You're masking your emotions. You are in a situation, for some Virgos, really standing out as being brave, but inside you're worried, you're concerned, you're hiding your other emotions. So it's like being scared or worried or anxious or concerned, but not really showing it. And you're keeping this all to yourself. It's important that you find someone to speak to about this week. And if you feel like somebody is not opening up to you emotionally, then start the conversation. Make them feel comfortable. Make them feel at ease. And they'll open up to you. You as well, Virgo, are a very shy sign sometimes. And it takes some time for you to open up towards people. But if someone here is making you feel comfortable, is making you feel at ease, then you're encouraged to open up to them, have a conversation, have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and, you know, hang out, make a new friend. Don't be shy this week. Don't be shy. There's some change approaching for some Virgos. There's also an ex coming back from a trip, or they're coming back because they're moving back to town, or they're visiting your city or your state and they're coming through. This person, Virgo, has gone through a divorce, a breakup, or some change in their personal life, in their domestic life. And now they're coming back, traveling towards you, wanting to see if you will hang out with them, if you will open up your heart to them. That could be this person also showing up this week in this tea for you. That somebody here wants you to have a conversation with you, is going to want to put you at ease so you can open up towards them. And that definitely could be an ex, especially if they've done wrong and you're a little defensive or apprehensive in opening up to this person, having a conversation with this person. But I see that an ex might be very determined to have a conversation with you, to work something out with you, or just to talk to you about what they've recently been going through. Some of them have lost their jobs. Some of them are going through a divorce. Some of them have gotten kicked out of their residence, or they're coming back, moving back to your city, to your town, to your state, to your country, and they want to hang out with you and see what's up. This person is being sincere, Virgos, when they come through. They want to be a friend to you, and maybe this person, hit rock bottom, went through a dark night of the souls, had an epiphany, an awakening, maybe even some karma hit this person, Virgos, and you're going to see a 180 in this person. This person has been humbled or is coming back very humbled, but they're very sincere in wanting to have a heart-to-heart talk with you. They've been watching you on social media. They've been a secret admirer. And now that they have this opportunity, now that they're free again to date again, or maybe they just moved back into town, they were long distance and that wouldn't have worked out, but now that they're back, they want to see if they can work something out with you, and they're being sincere. This person does well for themselves financially. You also will be doing very well for yourselves financially, because you are the queen and the king of pentacles. So financially, you're going to be well off, or you're going to be very successful in making some extra money this week. This is a week to flirt, to go out, to party, to socialize. As we said, stop being a wallflower. Go out there, have fun, flirt, go out, attend galas, events, parties. Have a good time. Go dancing, go partying, let your hair down. Because we see that on the work front, you're working very hard. And this is causing a lot of stress. And you need to release this stress somehow. So this week, make a new friend. Go out with that person that's interested in you. Go ask that person out that you're interested in. Don't be a wallflower, okay? Because this can be a destined relationship. This can be a destined love coming your way, or a new friend to be made that's destined to be met. And also, destiny is bringing an ex back this week that wants to work things out with you, and they want to start as friends because they know that maybe you're defensive, or maybe you're not open to this person. So they're going to take their time. They're not going to rush you into a relationship, but they do want to rebuild something with you. There is nobility to those who do not let neediness or desperation compromise who they are. As we said, this is confirmation. You are not going to be rushed in going back to somebody, or you're not going to be rushed into a new relationship. You're going to take your time, and things are going to go your way, your rules, on your schedule, on your time. You're not going to compromise who you are because somebody wants you badly, right? Because somebody wants you back. Because somebody wants to go out with you now. Because somebody wants to go on a date now. Because somebody wants to see you today. No, they're going to have to wait, see you when you are good and ready, because you are a noble Virgo. And you will not let neediness or desperation make you chase somebody or just run into somebody's arms that just comes back, just wanting to be friends again. No, you have your dignity, Virgos. And even if you are single and this person thinks because you're single, you're going to be bowing to them or just opening your heart to them and accepting them back. No, they're going to have to work very hard to get this Virgo's heart back. Good for you, my Virgos. That has been your weekly tea, and until we sip tea together again, may you have a blessed weekend ahead. And I thank you for all the support and the love you show the Gemstar and Spirit. We return it. Ciao. Libra, my scales of justice. Welcome back, Libra, to Kettle Messages Tarot, live with your oracle and reader the gem star. I'm here to spill the weekly tea for my scales of justice. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, I want to thank Libra for all the love they show Spirit and the Gemstone Kettle Messages Tarot, liking, subscribing, reaching out to me for your own personal readings. I'm excited about that, Libra, so I thank you. Thank you for your patronage. If you want to reach out to me, the information is in the description box below. Let's see what is going on. Oh, yes, this week ahead for my Libras. Oh, Libra, you may be dealing with an Aries this week ahead, or you may be dealing with somebody who is very stubborn, okay? They don't want to change their ways, Libra. Oof, this is not going to work out for them, okay? They say that you attract more with honey than you do with vinegar. And this person, they're not sitting well with you this week ahead. And they will have no improvement or no forward movement or no reaction out of you, Libra, this week. So they're going to have to go kick rocks. They're going to have to go kick rocks. For somebody here, Libra, some legal situation is not going to be working out in their favor. There's some legal situation that's not improving for somebody this week, Libra. Maybe you taking somebody to court. Maybe you suing somebody, but you want nothing to do with the other party. You're not talking to somebody here. You're like, talk to my lawyer. Because you're laying down the law and laying down the justice. Oh, yeah. You know I love my scales of justice. Oof. Okay. So you may have an angry old grandma, angry auntie, angry mama here. There's some lady here, maybe some angry old co-worker that you work with, Libra, that's lashing out at you, that's being stubborn, that don't want to hear you out or don't want to cooperate. And you're not going to waste no time with this person. This person gets no energy from you, no reaction from you. They can go kick rocks with their aggression and their stubbornness. And if they continue to get nasty, well, then they will see you in court. Too bad for that neighbor. Too bad for that family member. Too bad for that coworker, that friend, whoever this is, who is stepping on your toes, trying to take the gavel out of your hand. Well, they're not going to be able to do that. They're going to get hit with the gavel this week, Libras. I see that. That's probably what they want. They want a reaction out of you, Libra. They want you to hit them with that gavel. They want you to hit them with that Louis Vuitton upside their head, okay, so they could sue you. They're trying to provoke you here. Don't let nobody provoke you into a fight or a confrontation, especially at work. Or, you know, with some stranger or a family member. Yeah, somebody's trying to test you, okay? I feel like you are running to rescue and save yourself this week. You want no part of a lawsuit, or you want no part of some stubborn, aggressive individual. You are going towards safety. You are going to rescue yourself because somebody here is testing your values, is trying to hit your Achilles heel, is trying to bring you down. But we see that you is not bothered. You is so unbothered because this is the wrong husband for you. This is the wrong wife for you. This is the wrong collaborator for you. This is the wrong boss for you. This is the wrong individual for you. They are not charming. They are not cute. And you are not liking this attitude they're taking with you. You're not liking them up in your face. And you are letting them know this week, Libra, that if they continue to get in your face, then they'll see you in court. Or somebody may want you to testify or be a witness for them in court. And you're like, I want no part of that. Don't involve me. Yes, you're like, don't involve me. I'm in love, love, la la land. Okay? I got my money. I got my family. My love is surrounding me. I got all this love. I got all this money. I don't need to be bothered. Okay? With people who are being petty. People who just get mad and angry because Libra is so fabulous. Libra has success and fulfillment and good fortune when it comes to love and finance and business. Some of you may even start a family business or a home business. But I see you guys wheeling and dealing. You're becoming entrepreneurs, opening your own businesses. Or if you are working in a corporation or organization, you as a manager, CEO, CFO, president, vice president, executive vice president, you are on the top. You are on the top of the food chain. And that's why you can't be bothered with people. Okay? You're not gonna mess up my luck. You're not gonna mess up my good fortune and my success by getting me involved in your problems, in your fight, in your argument, in your lawsuit. I don't want to be a witness. I don't want to be a character witness. I don't want to testify. I don't want to be part of this. And if it's not that somebody wants you to be a witness to testify, then a Libra, you may just, let somebody know that if they keep messing with you, bam, 10 of swords. If they keep messing with you, they're going to find out what you really all about. You're going to take them to court. You're going to lay down the law, lay down the justice. You're going to sue the crap out of this person. You is going to be able to get married, to buy a house, to start a business with this money, this money. So if you in a lawsuit, baby, you are going to win, Libra. You is going to win over this aggressive, stubborn person who is very worried. They're very problematic. They're full of grief and misery. And they know that if you take them to court, they're going to have to pay out the wazoo. All right? They're definitely going to pay here. They're worried. They're full of grief. They are scared. They are scared. They have problems. They're feeling sick to their stomach. They are worried. If you're taking somebody to court here, or you're giving somebody an ultimatum, or you're drawing the line in the sand, they are worried that you are going to take action. And if you have already taken action, then you are going to win in this situation. This person is going to feel so sick and so poor after this that you're just going to be saying, karma, that's what you get. That's what you get when you mess with the scales of justice. Libra, a bonus message for your weekly tea. We must be conscious and responsible for our beliefs and our behavior if we are ever to be free. Bam, confirmation, Libra. Confirmation, somebody acting a fool, but you're not. You are cool, calm, and collected. You know exactly what's going on here. You are conscious and you are going to behave responsibly. Confirmation, we said. You are unbothered. You're not going to have any reaction. And this is making somebody real upset because they're all bothered. They have their panties twisted up in a bunch. And they see you free as a bird, happy, skipping, humming along, baby, moving at the beat of your own drum, starting your own business, moving on, cashing that check in the bank. Well, they should have never messed with you, Libra. You warned them. You warned them that if they continue with their bad behavior, if they continue attacking you on your beliefs, okay, then they were going to get hit with the gavel. All right? I see here that you were patient with this person. You try to hold back, but this person is going to push you to the edge. You're going to have to run for safety this week, and you're going to press charges. You're going to press charges on this person, and you're going to press charges, or you're going to sue them. You're going to take them to court, and you're going to get a nice fat check. Congratulations, because we don't hate here. We don't hate. We appreciate. We bless you, and we send more blessings your way. More money, more shmoney, more money. Okay? Because these people, these demons, they deserve it. They deserve it. We see that you've been patient, that you've been putting up with somebody's bad attitude, bad behavior, maybe even a bad neighbor, and they got to get put in their place. And the way Libra is going to put you in their place, see you in court, baby. See you in court. That's right. Congratulations, Libra. Stay prayed up and blessed up. Check out the rest of the channel, and thank you for supporting ours. Mwah. Have a great week. Scorpios, my deep, dark, mysterious ones of the Zodiac. Hello, Ohio, beautiful Leos. Many blessings to you. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, my deep, dark, mysterious ones of the Zodiac. Welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot. You are live with your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar. And I'm here to do nothing more and nothing less than spill the weekly tea for my Scorpios. Yes, I am Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for supporting the channel. We appreciate it so much. You have no idea. We love to see your comments, to see you guys resonating. We hope that we are helping some way and somehow. What is going on, Scorpios? Okay, so Scorpios, don't you dare do what I see here in this reading. Not for one moment, not for 1 second. Don't you dare lower your standards because of someone else. Never do that. For no reason. I don't care what reasoning you're giving yourself right now. Don't you dare lower your standards. You are to lift your head in whatever situation you find yourselves in. You are to celebrate, to have fun, and to be lighthearted and carefree. Don't feel like you have to settle for less or lower your standards. Okay? Don't you dare settle for less. I don't care if the excuse is loneliness, excuse is brokenness, excuse is emptiness, excuse is because you want to just fill a void, or because you want to fill some emptiness in your life, temporarily numbing yourself, or just settling, for the person who's there at the moment just to pass the time. Don't do that. If you're not enjoying the company that you're keeping, why are you there? Don't do that to yourself. That'll make you feel even worse, even emptier. So please don't do that. Okay, so there's someone here that you're having an argument with who is not telling the truth and the whole truth, Scorpios. There's someone here hiding something, or keeping something, or telling some white lies, or omitting something here. But someone is definitely not telling the whole truth about a situation. And this is what's bringing you down. Because you know that somebody is keeping something from you. Somebody's lying. Somebody's not telling the truth. You're not liking this. This is not making you feel good, but you're still dealing with this person. If you have suspicions, go find those receipts. Or if you're no longer comfortable in somebody's energy, and every time you around them, they're just giving you the ick. They're making you feel uncomfortable. They're making you feel paranoid, or like you gotta, keep your eye open, always looking over your shoulder, or having to keep tabs on somebody because, they're keeping secrets. And so they have you chasing them and they have you paranoid. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just cut them off. Cut them off and find yourself a new friend, a new love. But don't chase somebody, and don't stress yourself out, and don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. If you feel like somebody's cheating and lying, then let them go. You don't need no receipts. You don't need no excuse. If that person is not making you feel the love anymore, Scorpio, then go where you are loved. If you're not receiving love at this time, support at this time, happy feelings, lighthearted emotions, carefree emotions, fun, enjoyment at this time, go where you will get it. Don't stick around for somebody who is not making you feel loved, appreciated, supported. Don't do that, because there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning here. There's a new love. There's an engagement happening. You're getting a gift, or you're going to receive a message this week that is going to allow you to start a new relationship, a new friendship, a new situation that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. There's some money coming your way as well that's going to allow you to make some changes. This week also, Scorpios, we see that you're going to be working on your life purpose. So you may turn a hobby into a business, or you may finally have an epiphany, an aha moment, and realize something that you're good at, and you're just gonna go after it. A lot of you are going to be wheeling and dealing in real estate deals. There's some home situation happening, some property, material, possessions that you're dealing with at this time. So we see Scorpios selling, buying, moving, investing in real estate this week. You also could be making some changes and improvements in the house. You can be redecorating at this time. Maybe you could be expanding on your property. You can be installing a pool. But I see that you guys are expanding your homes or having some new additions to the house, rearranging, redecorating, reconstructing, reorganizing the home. Also selling, buying property, getting into real estate. So I'm loving this energy for my Scorpios this week ahead. Yes, there's some new love coming your way. So if you feel brokenhearted, lonely at this time, without a partner, or you're in a toxic relationship, get out of it this week, Scorpios, because there's going to be a solid friendship, a solid relationship coming through. This is a kismic moment. You're going to be bumping into this person out of the blue. Okay, so you're going to be bumping into someone this week, or meeting somebody new by chance this week. This is going to be a new friendship. This is going to turn out to be a new relationship. So there's a sudden wave of good luck for Scorpios this week, especially when it comes to love and investments. Love and investments. And anything you start in business, in money, even investments, are going to turn out very well. So plant the seeds this week, because they're going to pay off. You're going to be buying some jewelry, some home improvement, or even a house. You also traveling this week, or you're buying that engagement ring, or you're getting engaged this week, Scorpios. Congratulations. You are starting new beginnings, and even relocating and moving into new homes because you're getting married. I'm loving it, Scorpios. See how it started off rocky, but it turns out very well for my Scorpios. There's a lot of changes happening this week in your social circles, in business matters. You are attracting money this week. Take advantage of it. There's business success. There may be some problems, some hiccups here and there, but you're straightening everything out, and eventually things are working out for you in love and in business. In business, you either making business or you're starting new jobs. Those of you that are already working and employed, we see promotion for Scorpios. And in love, you are either going to bump into someone you've always been interested in and you can hit it off this week, or you meeting a new love just out of the blue. And there's a lot of Scorpios here getting engaged, married, and moving into a new home this week. So Congratulations, Scorpios. Let's get a bonus message for my Scorpios weekly tea. Oh, yes, Scorpios. If taking action towards our dreams before the perfect condition arises or before we receive permission is unreasonable or reckless, then we must be unreasonable and reckless at this time. I love it. This energy, Scorpios, as we said, if you are in that energy, in that vibration that we saw at the beginning of the reading, like lowering your standards, feeling down on yourself, depressed, miserable, lonely, with a void, empty, numbing yourself, settling for less in relationships or at work, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Take action on your dreams. Give yourself permission. Get unreasonable and reckless this week and make a miracle for yourself happen. That's right. Take chances this week, Scorpios, because they're definitely paying off. All right? That has been your weekly tea. Until we sip tea together again, my beautiful detectives of the Zodiacs. We wish you a blessed week, and we thank you for supporting the channel, for commenting, hitting that like button, being part of our sacred space by hitting that subscribe and welcoming us into yours. Have a blessed week, and ciao. Saggies, my globetrotters of the Zodiac. Where you headed to off this week? Always to and fro with my Sagittarians. Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your Oracle and Reader, the Gem Star, and I'm here to spill the weekly tea. I want to thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing, being part of our sacred space, welcoming us into yours. And the foxes in the hen house. Oh, this son of a gun is here. This is a week to be shrewd, Saggies. Show your sassy self this week. Be shrewd, be resourceful, especially in business. Don't take no for an answer because you are being spiritually protected. So this is a week where you have to be very careful. This is not a week for Saggies to take risks, especially in love and in business. Be very smart if you're making any business moves this week, Saggies. Don't let anybody know what you're up to. Keep your ace under your sleeve. Know that right now, Spirit is looking out for you. The universe is looking out for you. Your angels, your guardian angel, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they all got your back. Stay prayed up. Stay in meditation. Pray. Make sure to call on your ancestors, your spirit guides. Talk to the universe. Do positive affirmations this week. And keep your plans to yourself. Keep your business plans to yourself. Be shrewd and be resourceful, and be careful not to take any risks this week because God is watching. What you give out will come back. So be careful in your actions this week. Here we see you standing up for yourself, defending yourself at work. You could be defending and standing up for yourselves at work or in a love relationship. You're not taking no crap this week. You're not going to take anything lying down. You're going to say your piece because you have been noticing certain things going on that nobody else is noticing, and you got to trust your intuition. All right? So trust that sly, cunning self of yours, that resourceful self of yours. Trust your gut feelings, trust your intuition, because you see something other people are not seeing, and that's why you know not to take risks and not to take chances with something or someone this week. Even though you are standing your ground, Oh, you're going to be wearing your crown, Saggies. Even though you know to stand your ground, you know what to say and what not to say, and what to do and what not to do. Because you're reading a situation well, you're seeing it for what it is, so you know how to navigate through a situation this week. No one is going to get anything over on you this week, and you are going to know how to handle yourself in any situation you find yourselves. Okay, so you feel that somebody, or you know intuitively that somebody is ready to betray you, that somebody's going to betray you, that somebody is not going to be loyal, or you're telling this to a group of people, a group of friends, or maybe you're telling a co-worker or a boss or a manager that someone is not to be trusted. So you see someone as sly, as somebody not to be trusted, as a manipulator, somebody who is two-faced. So you see somebody for who they are. You have been keeping this to yourself, but there's someone close to you that you are actually warning them about somebody else, or you're telling somebody else, Sagittarius, that somebody is not loyal and that somebody is not to be trusted, or somebody who is close to you, who goes way back with you. You already have a relationship, a connection with this person. This person knows you very well. They could be your bestie, or they could be your boss, but somebody here is looking out for you this week, telling you to not to take risks, to watch what you say, watch what you do, to stand your ground. Be careful when you do defend yourself, because there's somebody here quick to throw somebody under the bus, to stab somebody in the back. Also, I see some Sagittarians confronting someone who has betrayed Saggies. And you're telling this person, I see you for who you are. You're two-faced, you a manipulator, you a backstabber, you a liar. You throw people under the bus, and you think that I don't see this, or you think that I don't have people that are watching my back. Spirit got my back. The universe has my back. My peoples have my back. And it has come to me that you have been disloyal to Sagittarius, and that you have been betraying Sagittarius. All right, Saggies. Let us know in the comment section. But you know better than to trust this person. Or you're going to know better now. Because somebody's going to let you in on what this person has been doing. Oh my goodness. This person is nothing but trouble. This person is a party person. This person is a troublemaker. This person is an addict. Everywhere this person goes, they cause people to lose their jobs, or lose their relationships, or lose their security. This person is like the Tasmanian devil, Sagittarius. They come into your life, they cause chaos and destruction, and then they keep it moving. They pretend they're your friend. They kiss your butt, kiss up to you, so that you can trust them, so that you can talk to them and give them information that they can later on use against you. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Okay? They're backstabbing you. They're causing you obstacles, setbacks. They have brought bad luck to you. This person has brought you lies, has given you bad advice. And this week, you're going to confront them. You are going to confront them. Like, why you got me involved in this? This person is just a troublemaker. They do this for shits and giggles. They do this because they could. You see, Sagittarius, maybe some of you are in a good place financially, or you hold a high position where you work, And so this person wanted to cozy up to you, to take your position, to take your job, to get you fired. But this person is not going to succeed. This person is not going to succeed because you're spiritually protected. So whatever this person is doing is going to backfire on them. You have a Judas in the camp. This person pretended to be your friend. This person kissed you on the cheek and then turned around and stabbed you in the back. This person wanted to cause you financial loss, wanted to cause you a job loss. They wanted to, money. They wanted to cause you to lose your job, to lose your house, to lose your financial security, but they're not going to succeed. They're not going to succeed. What's going to happen is this person probably going to lose their job. They're probably going to lose their man, their woman, their husband, their wife, their dog, their house, all the support they had. Oh no, this is going to backfire on them, Sagittarius. And why? Because you're going to speak the truth. You're going to confront this person. And they're going to be the ones losing. They're going to be the ones on the losing end. Let's get your bonus message. The joyous masters know that amid all the chaos and conflict, all the hurry and wickedness of the world, there is something solid within that is beautiful, steady, and good. Confirmation for every evil, every wickedness, every destruction and chaos that a person tries to cause you in your life, Sagittarius, is going to backfire, and only beautiful and good things will come your way. A change of job, a promotion, an engagement, a new beginning, a gift. But there's going to be some type of success and prosperity and some fortune coming your way this week that is going to allow you to travel. So get ready to pack your bags, Saggies. As we said, this is going to backfire on someone because you're going to find out about their disloyal, betraying ass, and you're going to kick them to the curb. They're going to be eating crow this week for trying to throw you under the bus and trying to sabotage you. Have a blessed week ahead, Saggies. And leave your comments in the comment section. Hit that like button. Support our channel because we do this for you. Ciao. Cappies, my little goats. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Capricorns, what's going on for my little goats this week ahead? Let's see, you hoofing anybody off the mountain, Cappies, this week? Oh, you're having a conversation. You're coming face to face with someone. And you need to protect yourself from this person. Okay? Some of you may be bringing down your defenses. You're no longer feeling like you need to protect yourself against someone. So for some of you, you're letting down your guard. But Spirit says, don't do that. Make sure to protect yourself from any harm. Be alert, be cautious, stay aware, and don't let down your guard totally with someone. Let's see why. Okay? You should not let down your guard with someone this week. And you need to protect yourself. Because for some of you, you're being too friendly, too nice, too welcoming to an energy that you shouldn't be welcoming. Let's see why. Why Capricorn shouldn't be welcoming this energy here. Oh, because it's only going to frustrate you. This person is difficult to deal with. They're bully. They're aggressive. They're stubborn. Okay? Every time you have a conversation with them, they stifle you or they frustrate you. The conversation goes nowhere. They get aggressive, and it could become a nasty confrontation. There could be a verbal argument where people are hitting below the belt, or it can get into a physical confrontation with someone. And that's why Spirit was saying, Capricorns, you're trusting somebody that you shouldn't trust, because this person is going to be frustrated with you for some reason or another, or because you get frustrated with them, they become aggressive and they can become even physically violent. And that's why you need to stay at a distance from someone that you're letting too close to you, who you shouldn't. Yes. Okay, this person is putting you through something disgusting, something horrible, something unacceptable, and that's why you need protection. You need an order protection. You need to call the police, the cops, or you need to stay away from this person. Don't talk to this person. Block this person. Don't associate with this person no more. This person is not going to change. This person is continuously going to be nasty with you. They're undeserving of you. They're undeserving of you. They're treating you poorly because they're upset with something you did or something you said. And you don't deserve this type of treatment from them because it wasn't that serious. Or they misunderstood you, and now they're all upset. They're mad. They're angry. They're going to curse at you. They're going to bring you down, either verbally or physically. This is definitely a lover, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife. But this person is definitely somebody you have emotional ties with. This person, you show them love. You show them affection. This could be a sister, a aunt, a wife, a mother, a brother, a father, a uncle. But you be trying to show them love, affection. You be trying to give them support. But something that they're doing to you is disgusting because the way they're repaying you, you don't deserve it. Maybe you cut somebody off. Or maybe you just told somebody no, Capricorns. Yeah. You probably gave somebody money and they're mad because you didn't give them any more money. Like they want more from you. There's somebody here that, especially a family member for some Capricorns, this person is selfish. They're unreliable. They always break their promises. And they do it because they're jealous of you. And they're very, very jealous and negative. This person is a hater, Capricorns. And they may be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It may be another earth sign. It may be a Virgo, Taurus, or another Capricorn like yourself. But this person is emotionally manipulative. They like to lay guilt trips. They like to make you feel like you're not doing enough. You're not being enough. You're not showing up enough. And this person is just abusive. They're a bully. They want to have control of your money, control of your life, control. Oh, you see? You're going to cut them out. That's right. You block them. You cut them off financially. You cut them off emotionally. You are not giving them any more of your energy. This is death. This is the end. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. They're doing you something dirty this week. It's a lover or a family member, but you have close emotional and financial ties with this person, and this person has done you the unthinkable, and you will not accept this. You will not put up with this emotional conflict anymore. You're not going to allow somebody to mess with your head anymore. You rather end things and start new beginnings than continue in a connection that all it brings you is frustration, anxiety, worry, even worrying about your physical safety, needing protection from this person. Good for you, Capricorns. They don't deserve you. You is showing up like an angel. This person don't deserve you. They're abusive. They're so abusive. They're so crappy. You have a new beginning. What's your bonus message, my little goats? Let us not hope for mere chance to change our story. Let us summon the courage to change it ourselves. Some will stand in your way, but we mustn't hide and minimize ourselves any longer. Yeah, that's it. Don't dim your light. Do not dim your light. Shine. Don't hide anymore. Don't minimize yourself to make somebody else feel better. Don't put up with this crap. Summon the courage to break free with the Ace of Swords. Cut them out. Cut them out, little goats. Don't let nobody stand in your way. Okay? Don't let anybody minimize you, belittle you, put you down, mistreat you, abuse you. Don't you lose hope. You can change the story. All you got to do is summon up the courage to change this situation yourself by cutting somebody out, cutting somebody off emotionally, financially. Cut them off and cut them out. That has been your weekly tea. Until we sip tea together again, my little goats, may you have a fabulous, blessed week ahead. Thank you for supporting the channel, subscribing, being part of our sacred space, little goats, and welcoming us into yours. Ciao. Aquarius. Time for Aquarius. Aquarius, you know, I came up with that jingle, that tune, and people be stealing it, but it came from the gemstone. You better recognize. All right, Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for my Aquarians this week ahead? What's going on for Aqua? You're tuning into Kettle Messages Tarot live with your Oracle and Reader the Gem Star. That is moi. And I'm here to spill your weekly tea with you. I want to thank all my beautiful Aquarians out there for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing and reaching out to us for your personal readings. It's my honor. It's my pleasure. So thank you so much, Aquarius. Let's see what your weekly tea is. Ooh, you dealing with a fool. You dealing with a clown. You dealing with a gesture. This week ahead, they're acting like a fool. They're acting stupid. All right. You got to make new plans to hop away from this clown over here, this turkey, this fool. Just get away from them because all they bringing is drama. Okay? You cool, calm, collected, you minding your business, or you doing on your own thing this week, and bam, somebody gotta just ruin their day with their mouth, with their gossip, with their misery, with their cackling. Where this is going? All right, so you have a friend protecting you, backing you up this week because there's somebody difficult that you're dealing with. Somebody who's acting stupid, somebody who's acting like a fool, and somebody here will protect you, Aquarius. They're going to stand up for your honor. They're going to be like, not Aquarius. You better pick on somebody else because you're not going to luck out if you mess with Aquarius. Because I am big and bad and I will bite your head off. I will bite your leg, your arm, your face if you dare mess with Aquarius. And Aquarius, it might be even you biting somebody's head off if they try to act like a fool, try to get stupid with you this week. Oh, this person think they funny. Okay, so you got somebody here, Aquarius, that think that everything is a joke. They laugh everything off. They bully people. They pick on people. They act like a clown, like a fool, like a gesture. They think everything is funny. They think that this is humorous, whatever they're doing to you. They think it's funny. And somebody here is saying, that shit wasn't funny. And Aquarius, you're probably saying that too. Like, that wasn't funny. You better check yourself before you get checked. Or somebody here is saying, you better watch yourself. Don't be talking to Aquarius like that. Don't be treating Aquarius like that, because you might get the slap down, the smack down of your life. We're going to wipe that smile off your face, Aquarius says. Oh, you looking for the silver lining, Aquarius. You looking for the blessing. Yes, you are looking for the blessing. Because somebody here is like obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you. You want nothing to do with somebody, Aquarius. Point blank, period. You don't want nothing to do with somebody, but they want your attention. You ignore this person. You give the person the silent treatment. Every time they walk in the room, you walk out. All right? They taking lunch, you switch up your lunch. They're in the cafeteria, you know where to be found. They're having a conversation at the water cooler, you disappear. Okay? This could be family members too, or friends. That there's somebody here that's always acting like a clown, like a fool. You don't like their character. You don't like their behavior. You probably don't even like them. And that's why you repel them wherever they go. You want nothing to do with them. They irritate you, and you about to slap that smile off their face. The next time they laugh, you're probably going to stick a shoe in their mouth. But there's definitely somebody here that if you don't take action, Aquarius, they will. They will back you up. They're like, no, not Aquarius. Yes. Aquarius, your friend is saying, you don't even need to ask me, Aquarius. You don't even need to invite me. I will take care of it for you. Also, you have a friend, a powerful friend, a friend in position, in authority, or with money that is going to give you an opportunity. Okay? They're going to give you an opportunity to move up the ladder of success, or they're going to invite you to a place where you're going to be very welcome. Everybody's going to be loving. They're going to be supportive, kind. They find you very beautiful, very handsome. I think somebody's secretly in love with you. You got two people here. You got an option. You got two choices in love. You definitely got two choices in love this week. There is one that you want nothing to do with, but why you so obsessed with me? They're obsessed with you, Aquarius. They're not going to stop until you give them attention. But there's another person here that says, no. I'm a better match for Aquarius. I can protect Aquarius. I can provide for Aquarius. And if you keep coming around to Aquarius, you stupid dumb ex, or you stupid dumb ignorant clown fool that don't get the hint that Aquarius wants nothing to do with you, I'm gonna let you know that there's a new sheriff in town. There's a new sheriff in town, and they love Aquarius. And they're going to protect Aquarius because Aquarius is the one they want. And they don't think that a clown deserves a king or a queen or an emperor or an empress. Yes, this person who's protecting you, this powerful friend who also wants an opportunity with you, Aquarius, they're very sincere. They're hardworking. They're trustworthy, and they're going to show you that this week. They're very fiery. They can be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This person admires you. They love you. They think you beautiful, you handsome. They admire you. They want you for themselves, and they see some clown coming after you, and they're going to protect you. See, 10 of hearts. This person wants to marry you, want a future with you. They want to give you a house, a picket fence, a pool, a tennis court. They want to give you a golf course. Whatever you want, Aquarius, whatever you want. They're going to fulfill your every wish and desire. You're going to have some good luck in love, definitely. This person is financially well off and they love you. They see a future with you. They want to marry you, settle down with you. But maybe you still dealing with baby mama drama or baby daddy drama, or you still haven't separated from an ex, or you separated from an ex, but this ex won't leave you alone, or you got some stalker, okay? Some stalkeration here from someone from the past, or someone who got the hots for you that don't get the hint. Because we see you here, Aquarius. You're not looking at the past. You're not wanting anything to do with this person. You are looking at this protector. You are looking at this person who is successful, this person who is good to you, this person who is generous with you, this person who wants to fulfill your every wish and desire. They're like a lucky horseshoe. I'm loving it. And they're very popular. They are very popular. Wherever they go, they are known. They get the best seats in the restaurant. They get the best seats in the plane. They probably even own their own plane. Yes. So you may be breaking up with a fire sign. So for some of you, you're still with this fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you have already broken up with this person and have already moved on to an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius like you that you have your eye on. Or this is the moment where you make the decision to finally say yes. Okay, to take this person up on an opportunity they're giving you or an invitation they're making you. And you are very ambitious and you are very intelligent and you don't like deceitful and cunning people. And that's why you got divorced from this person behind you, this turkey, or you broke up with this person, or you no longer giving any energy to this person, and you've already moved on with your life towards someone new, or you're finally gonna say yes to someone else because they deserve you and you deserve them. I'm loving it, Aquarius. Yes, I'm loving this reading. Thank you, Aqua. Oh, there it is. Let's get that bonus. I won't let others stroke fear in my heart. I choose to remain true to who I am and where my dreams direct me, no matter the hardship I might incur. And this is 1000% confirmation. We said you're not going to let this person intimidate you into going back with them. We said you're not looking back, Aquarius. You're looking at this person over here. So you choosing to remain true to yourself, Queen of Swords. You are intelligent. You are ambitious. You definitely know what's good for you, and you know when somebody's deceiving you or being cunning or trying to get over on you, and that's why you've cut somebody in the past off, and you are headed towards your dreams. No matter how difficult it is to go through this divorce, to go through this breakup, or to turn somebody down, you know that that's the best decision you can make for yourself, and that you're going towards someone or something that you truly deserve, that's gonna honor you and is gonna fulfill your wishes and your dreams. You're gonna become successful in love and in business. Good for you, Aqua. You are not letting baby mama, baby daddy take you back there, or some ex or some fool who can't take no for an answer. You know what's good for you, Aqua. That's what I'm talking about. That has been your weekly tea on Until We Sip Tea Together Again. May you have a blessed week ahead. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Love you, Aqua. Pisces, my little fishies. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Little fishies, I want to thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing on Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar, and I'm here to spill the weekly tea for all of my Pisceans out there. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. That's the way to kick off the weekly tea. Diamonds. Shining bright like a diamond. That's right. You are getting a gift of jewelry this week, or you are getting a gift that is so big that you can buy diamonds for yourself, my loves. Yes, you're shining bright like a diamond this week. You're receiving gifts of money, of jewelry, or plenty of money that you can buy jewelry for yourself. You are going to be traveling. Pisces, you have been going through a period of frustration, but you are learning so many lessons at this time, and you are moving on. Okay, I see that you're going to be traveling this week for money, or to make some business deal, or to buy some property, or to sell some property. Some Pisceans are receiving inheritances, windfalls, money coming your way, allowing you to buy property or to travel. You have been going through the ringer lately, but those periods of frustration are all coming to an end as you are getting gifts of jewelry, of money, of travel, of lottery winnings, of inheritances, even finding money on the street. Pisces, that's what I'm talking about. You are getting shmoney. Some of you are taking a tour, a cruise, taking a vacation, traveling for an inheritance, or to buy and sell property. For some Pisceans, something from the past is returning as part of a pattern. Mistakenly thinking that the door is closed to a past event. Okay, so for some Pisceans, you may have an ex returning to pop the question this week. Or if they return to you, they reach out to you, they're going to send you some gift of money or jewelry this week. They're trying to win you back. So some of you have some exes here popping the question or buying you some jewelry, taking you out, showing you generosity. They're trying to get back into your life this week. This is victory. This is triumph. They are coming back on their hands and knees. After giving you a hard time, here they are with the ring. You must have gave them an ultimatum, Pisces. It's like, you better give me the ring or you better break out. So some of you are going to be victorious. If you wanted an ex back, coming back, putting that ring on it, they coming back. If you are wanting to be victorious and triumphant over something that you've been frustrated over, even getting a trip off the ground or some business off the ground, we see that you're going to be very successful. So there's some victory and triumph for you this week. There's some beautiful messages for Pisces this week. Be careful with copycats. Oh, God, Lord. There they go again, the copycats coming out. There's always one or two clowns out there with no originality and they got a copy off of you. But this is a week not to be a copycat, to watch out with copycats, because somebody here wants something that you have. Somebody wants something that you have. Somebody may be going for the same person or the same position. They want to look like you. They want to be you. They want to have what you have. But you're going to be victorious and triumphant. So this person can try to go for what you are going for, but they're not going to achieve it or receive it because it's going to go to you. Somebody here is trying to do something just to keep up with someone else in fear of being ridiculed or left behind. There's somebody here. Oh, confirmation. Pisces, this ex came back because they already heard that you found somebody new, or you're actually moving, or you're moving on from them. And so they're coming back with a ring, with gifts. They're trying to impress you because they don't want you to leave them. They want you to take them back, or they want you to take them with you. So somebody doesn't want to let you go. Okay? And they will try to impress you. They will pull all the stops. They will take out a loan. They will take out money if they have to. They will rob somebody if they have to in order to impress you. They want to impress you. They want to buy this diamond. Yeah, there it is. Okay. They say, oh my God. Oh my God. Pisces has leveled up and has left me behind. Pisces is in a new social circle, or they've started their own business or a new job. Somebody is gossiping about you, talking about you, Pisces, because you got married, or because you engaged, or because you have a new relationship where you are happy, or you got a new house, a new car, you bought a boat, you got something fabulous, Pisces. And somebody is hating because they're stuck. They have obstacles. They're not getting nowhere with love or success. They are disappointed. They are miserable. And they are maliciously gossiping about you because they see your social media. They see you got money. They see you got a new car, a new boat, a new house, a new man, a new love. And you is victorious and triumphant, and they can try to copy you all they want because you is the original, the numero uno. Oh, Pisces, they're struggling to get their life together, and you already gathered up, okay? You is gathered all the way up, honey. You is releasing frustration. You already learned your lessons. You is not sweating nobody. If that ex, you could take them or you could throw them away. It's up to you. It's up to you because you've leveled up. You in a whole new society. You have a whole new attitude. You is no longer sweating the old stuff. And somebody's watching your social media, or somebody's hearing about your fabulous new life, and they is hating. They is wishing they was you. Okay? They want what you have, but you left them behind, or you leaving them behind, and they don't want to be left behind. They don't want to be left behind, but you is not interested. Ace of Wands reversed. You don't want what they offering. You is no longer interested. When you loved them, they didn't love you. When you wanted to be with them, they didn't want to be with you. When you wanted to marry them and have a family and a future with them, they didn't want it with you. When you wanted to support them and be there with them, they didn't want you. And so now you already gone. You already moved on. You are moving. You are getting married. You are having babies. You is happy. Happier than a pig in shit. Okay. You is happy and you don't care about this past. You don't care about their money. You don't care about their ring. For some of you, you don't care about this ex, or you don't care about this person in the past. Mother, brother, father, sister, friend, lover. You don't care about this person you have left in the past because you have a fabulous life and you could care less about what's going on with them. You are so focused on your business ventures. You are so focused on signing contracts and leveling up, getting some documents processed. Yes, you are coming into money. You are coming into money and new love. Confirmation. There it is, Pisces. We said it. There is an engagement here. There is pregnancy here, engagement here. And it's up to you if you want it or not. Some of you will turn a proposal down because when you wanted to be with them, they cheated or they didn't want it. They weren't ready. Whatever the excuse they gave you, whatever the reasoning they gave you, Pisces. They left you, they broke up with you, or you broke up with them, and now they're coming back. You may be turning somebody down, saying, no, take your ring and shove it, because I got new love. And this new love is successful just like me, is affectionate just like me, and is loving up this luscious Pisces body. That's exactly what I want. I want my lover to be my friend, and my friend to be my lover, my husband, and my wife. Hallelujah. I hear you. I hear you, Pisces. You moving on. You got new love. You got money. You is married. You don't care. You is on your yacht. You is in your jet. You is moving on. You is about to throw the ring back in the face. You is about to break an engagement. You is about to win the lotto, and you don't need nobody. Let's see what is going on in your weekly bonus tea. All right, Pisces, make these 9 declarations this week. Declare these 9 things this week. 1, meet life with full presence and power. Confirmation. You are. Yes, you are. You are meeting life with full presence and power. Reclaim your agenda. That's right. Confirmation. We said it. Pisces, it's not up to them. It's up to you. What is your agenda? What is your plans and wishes for your life? The third, defeat your demons. Oh, I'm loving this one. Check it out. Check it out. Pisces, you're defeating your demons this week. You are advancing with abundance. Oh, yes. You is advancing with abandonment. You is practicing joy and gratitude. You do not break your integrity for no one. It's like, oh, hell no. You had your chance. You had your chance. I got my self-respect, Pisces says. I amplify love. I inspire greatness. And I slow time down. I stop and smell the roses, Pisces says. So this week, Pisces, meet life with full presence and power. Reclaim your agenda. Defeat your demons. Advance without abandon. Practice joy and gratitude. Do not break your integrity. Amplify your love, which you are doing, honey, and you is going on a romantic trip. Inspire greatness. Yes, you are inspiring greatness with victory and triumphance. And slow time down. Unwind. Sip a glass of wine, a cup of tea. But make sure that this week, Pisces, you stop and smell the roses. That has been your weekly tea. And until we sip tea together again, may you have a fun-filled one and a blessed one. Stay loved up, baby, and stay leveled up. Shine, 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 little fishes. Ciao. It's your Rita the Gem Star. Thank you so much for stopping by, sipping some weekly tea with us. Support your content creators. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And to receive your own personal private reading, book it at our website, kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site, in the description box below. May you have a blessed week ahead. Ciao.